Hey there, Paul with Speaker Real Estate with your Sierrafield Condominiums real estate update for February 2026. Well, we've experienced a lot of winter so far. We have a little bit left to go. But fun fact, in the real estate market, we actually tend to see the spring market, the buyer's market, the spring market start usually the first or second week of January. And this year was a little bit of an exception. We had exceptionally bad snow, really cold temperatures. So I think that held off just a little bit. But late January, early February here, we are starting to see the spring market in full force. And the reason we can say that with confidence is we typically see sales start to creep up in March and April, and those sales actually start in February and January. So there's long-standing evidence that the real estate market really starts to take off in January despite the cold weather. Now, you probably have one of these in front of you or something like this. A couple of things that I want to point out about this report, just a few condos to highlight. First, 7500 Crooked Creek. That is a Willow floor plan, and 7407 Cactus Cove, which is an Opal. Both of those are pre-owned condos that are on the market right now as I'm recording this. The one on Cactus Cove, the Opal, it is an end unit, it is a ranch. It's been on the market for about 19 days, and the Willow has been on the market for about 11 days. So it'll be interesting to see when those go under contract and when and what they sell for. Now, when we talk about days on the market, that's from when the property goes active on the market and is available to when it goes under contract with a buyer. And we measure that and we look at that tells us approximately how fast the market is moving. Fewer days on the market means that the properties are moving quickly. Longer days on the market means that the market is slowing down a little bit. And when we look back over the last few years, you may have heard of properties that were selling within hours or within the first couple of days, and 19 days on the market might seem like an eternity. And in reality, what we find in the Byron Center area, we actually have a median days on the market of 14 days on the market for all of Byron Center, all different property types. So 19 days on the market for a condo is not terribly out of the norm. It feels a little bit more because of what we have been coming out of over the last few years, but really it's still well within very normal historic norms. The other one that I would point out is 7366 Sierrafield Drive. That was only 1 day on the market, and interestingly, that went pending January 9. So a buyer secured that one January 9. Again, that spring market starting right after the first of the year. And this also kind of goes to 1 day on the market with that particular one, and then 11 and 19 days on the market with the other two that I talked about. There, sometimes we can pinpoint what a condo exactly will sell for, how long it's going to take to sell, and then there are other times where a condo sells really fast and another condo takes a little bit longer to sell. Real estate is both art and science, and what we're seeing here is more of that soft art side of things. Interesting little facts about the real estate market. It'll be interesting to see what interest rates do this year. They did kind of what we thought they would last year, but at the same time they moved down slower than we thought they would move down, and they're still higher than where we thought they would be. So it'll be very interesting to see where all of that goes. In the meantime, if you have any questions about your condo, the values in Sierrafield, or anything at all, feel free to reach out anytime. Thanks, folks.